we've almost got the flooring into the bathroom here. Jamie's pretty much got the master bedroom and the walk-in closet over here ready to go. We've got to finish up these end strips.
Those are hard.
They're harder than you think because you got to put them in with like a regular nail gun. You can't use the floor nailer because it's so close to the wall.
This is what happens. See this little nail? I tried to use the floor nailer. I didn't hit it straight on. It didn't get all the way in.
We got some gapping that
So
we've got to close up.
You have to be super strong to like pull it into place. So I just left this because I go as far as I can and then I leave the rest for Zeb.
That's all right. I'll get to it.
Similar situation over here. We're really close to this wall, so I'm gonna get in a few more boards and then I gotta wait for Zeb to bring me into the bathroom.
This is actually going to be really easy to finish up. I know that we're doing this backwards. Typically you do the walls first and then you do the flooring last so that you don't like mess it up with construction, but we're doing shiplap over these walls and it'll be really easy just to go to the top of the floor, not have to gauge it, and just move that right on along. Like, I'm thinking we might even get away with not having to do trim right away because the shiplap will look good on the bottom.
We'll just butt it all the way against the bottom. My thing too is that I'm already at like, what, this is my 4th week maybe?
No.
3rd?
This is
Definitely week 3.
This is Tuesday of week 3 of doing the flooring, and you're done with probably, I would say, about
80% of the first floor.
1,100 square feet.
Yeah, I'm more than halfway into it, but I'm on week 3. If we would have waited, we would be in January before the flooring was done. And for the most part, I can do it myself, and then Zeb comes in and helps me get around the corners. Like the loft is all done.
Yep, loft is pretty much finished over to the stairs.
And then once we get to here, this is like half the stairs. So then I'll just move in one room at a time.
Yeah, and it'll be easy because they're basically square rooms. I mean, the hardest part is transitioning around the halls.
Easier said than done.
But the AC is running. Well, the heater is running. You see that light flashing. The furnace is on. And it is nice and warm in here, even though we've got snow outside. So Delia's in the garage right now, cleaning up. Cleanup crew's coming in soon, I think.
Yeah, right. That means me.
Jami is up there banging away at the floors. She's all the way in Delia's room now, so it's gonna be a little loud while I show you this. But we've been doing electrical. These lights are great because on the back end of them, they just have a little insert where you just poke the bare wire in and it makes the connection for you. But we've got 9 lights. There's a ceiling fan there. We've got a switch wired in over there so that it can control the lights. The ceiling fan control is going to be right here, as well as the lights for the room. So you can turn them on here or over there. And we did that by running a 14-3 wire over here, and then a 14-3 wire down to the switch box over there to make the connection. And then all the power will run off of that, and then it'll also have the switch leg for the fan. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not an electrician. I'm hoping it works out for us too. Then we've got the mudroom lights all ran here. Down there, there is a light that's going to hang. And then the switch for that is separate. We were gonna think about doing it all together on one, but we split them up. Jami is cruising. She's got the bathroom done so that we could finish the loft area. We're gonna work on stairs. I'll probably have to do the banister here in the next couple of days, but we want the flooring to be underneath the stair banister, so. And all the way over in here, she's banging away.
Hey.
So this is Odelia's room. Got the closet done. Playroom right there, but we're down to probably about 800 square feet left to do. And I think we've got about 1,000 square feet of board left, but we still have to do the mudroom, so don't forget that.
Yeah.
Because that's like, I think that's like 70 square feet, right around there.
It's something.
So it'll be close when we're done. But I was talking to the guy today that we picked the wood up from. We got it at Lumber Liquidators. It's called utility oak.
Otherwise known as $1.29 a square foot for the leftovers that people don't want.
I was talking to him today and he's like, hey, We're like a month back on orders for this stuff, and I have a guy that needs about 70 square feet to finish his project. Maybe it was 80. I don't know. He needed some boards, so he's like, if you have any left over, I'll buy them back from you. So we might have to take a break from electrical. Disaster is kind of struck. We had a support going right here that needed to come out because you can see I've got the wall support back behind because I built that 2x4 wall around that's actually holding up the roof. But we don't want to lose this whole brick wall. If you look up inside of here, I've lost a ton of bricks. I've got to remortar them. They just kind of crumbled out when we pulled this out. So I'm gonna work on that and get that stable again and see if I can get that half decent. We've got a stud wall on the other side. The roof won't fall down, but I don't want to lose this whole brick wall right here that we're planning on using as an accent wall. And it comes around the corner up above the stairs going into the basement. I need to get that fixed quick. You know, this part of the house is 103 years old, almost 104 years old. So a little crumbling, you know, a little age, that's all right. We're just gonna do some surgery, plastic surgery right here, and we're gonna freshen it up. All right, this is probably the messiest part of the house. It's got a lot of work needs done to this portion, and it's been waiting for me to do other things that are more critical. This is a rapid set mortar mix, and I gotta really hustle with this because it dries up in about 10-15 minutes and you can't really work with it anymore.
Zeb is filling the donut.
Okay, so you can kind of see what I'm doing there. There's a little bit of light. I filled that back hole up, but I gotta hurry.
Okay.
These gloves are toast. It's a one-time use.
It looks like poop.
Shh, it's gray. Okay.
Well, sometimes poop is gray.
One brick in. 2 bricks in, and 1 mortar.
So do we gotta be super careful? Actually, the other side, that's just 2x4s.
Yep. We'll have to be careful on that other side too, pulling it out.
Yeah, because we don't want the top to come down, right?
Right.
So you're gonna have to lift
Am I flush over here yet?
What do you mean flush?
Like with the top of the floor.
Ish. I'm not very good at checking that kind of stuff out.
Well, come put your head in the hole.
I mean, it looks like it's a little below the floor, if that's what you're wondering.
Yep.
It's not flush, that's for sure.
All right, more bricks going in.
I mean, now the brick's above floor level.
Okay.
Is that what you're wondering?
That's good. I bought 3 bags. I might need like 6 bags.
Should have bought extra because we got to fix the mortar on the front porch too.
Oh, I'll get more bags when we do that. That's like a 10-bag job on the front porch.
I don't want to do too much because we're just going to tear them down eventually.
Okay. This is the down and dirty way to do it. This is not recommended way. This is, I don't want my wall to crumble and I'm filling every crack.
There's gonna be floorboard there.
I need like a piping bag or something.
By the time we put the wood floor there and the floorboard on that brick, you won't see your lovely patch job.
Yeah. Well, and a piping bag, if you had one of those, would be super handy right here.
Sorry. right, hole filled.
Okay.
We had to fill that hole anyways.
All right, so if you want to clean that up a little bit, here, let me.
Dad, you don't need to worry about that. We're just gonna put some floor in there and floorboards and it'll all be covered. Zeb, you're doing some really great work there.
I'm out of bricks. I'm gonna have to like make faux bricks or board the front of this up like a form.
I think we have some at the shop.
Yeah, but do we have enough? Anyway, I think what I'll do is I'll just form the rest of this up because this is gonna have like wood on the front of it anyway, and fill that cavity. Fill that cavity up.
All right, well, I'll check the shop. We might have some there too.
Okay.
It seems to me that there were missing some bricks in here anyways.
Yeah, I think they just crumbled. It was almost like dirt when I was cleaning it out.
I don't know how that's lining up with the top 2x4 though.
Well, that top 2x4 might be coming out, or it might be getting a 2x4 coming up here, or we might be putting another 2x4 out on the face. We got to trim it out and make it look half decent. And we got to come all the way out to here. So I'm probably just going to fill this hole to support the bricks up above it. And then we'll do some 2x4 framing all the way up to the ceiling. I got to start putting this mortar in. See if I can shape little balls of bricks with my hands. It's setting up on me.
I can see it.
It gets thick quick. That chemical reaction starts going and it doesn't take it long. All right, so I mixed up almost 3 55-pound bags. This is the thickest mix. You can see I can almost form it into a ball there. I'm pushing it up into this cavity here. I think a couple of those that size should work. And then we'll mostly be done and that whole space will be filled up again. Like a concrete wall with some bricks in it. Mortar wall. All right, it's not pretty, but it is sturdy. And hopefully it'll last another 100 years. We're putting wood around that anyway. It's gonna all be cased up. You won't even see any of this, but I wanted it to be sturdy before I closed it up, not just a gaping hole back there.
So when Zeb built this, he did not have the stairs, and he already had all of this kind of set up with the subfloor. Now we're adding an extra lip so that way we can bring the floor out. We have to have a 3/4 inch ledge over and above the riser.
Per code.
Per code, that doesn't look like 3/4 inch though.
Nope, it'll be longer. Oh, it doesn't have a butt on it.
All right. Did those nails not go in?
No, they went in.
Oh.
They just have a little wax on them. Might see if I can do the big nailer right there.
You can.
Okay. That tightened it up.
All right, so I'm gonna crumb across there and eventually you'll cut a piece that like caps off the end here.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make it come out and I'll probably router it and do a cove nosed end or something like that.
Okie dokie.
That line is as straight as it needs to be, and I will cut it to make it better.
Straight as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You have to step on it.
I feel like the leopard print shirt just makes this whole experience that much better.
It's got the cap sleeve so you can see my big muscles.
Yeah, it's the gun show. I'm standing in Odelia's room. I'm on the back wall of the house, and Jami is just about done. We've got this little strip right here to finish, but that is 54 feet to the front of the master bedroom on the second story that is all done. Minus a couple little spots here and there. So all the way up to here.
It's like a bowling alley.
I think that might be longer than a bowling lane.
It might be.
Oh, bright light.
I would say I'm a good 2/3 done with the upstairs, maybe 3/4. So I am 79% done with installing the flooring.
21% left.
Zeb did the math on that. We still have to like fill all the knot holes and sand the floors and seal them. As far as installation goes, I have about 550 square feet left.
Someone linked a video with a pretty cool idea on how to do it. I might run it by you later. It's a way to get whitewashed and fill the holes at the same time.
Hey, I'm all for it. We are super excited to be winding this down. About the time I get those 550 square feet done, it'll be time for my next favorite task. What is that?
Insulation?
No, tiling.
Oh yeah, tile in the showers. That's coming.
Giant showers.
Actually, insulation should probably go in first.
How's your electrical coming?
I'm onto the upstairs and the loft is almost done.
I love it. You guys, thank you so much for following along with our farmhouse videos. Make sure you guys are hitting our farmhouse playlist if you haven't been caught up on what we've been doing and if you want to see where we came from. You can hit up jrvhome.com for our clothes and our home decor, and if you're interested in our DIY products, you can pick those up at jamirayvintage.com. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY.
Is it good?
It's out of nails.